Picture, there it is. Yay, I have the picture now. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine. Say thank you for joining me in spreading the smiles across the miles. And I'm going to write that. Spread the smiles across the miles. That's my new thing. I love it. Don't you love it? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Spread the smiles across the miles. Today is Wednesday, August 25th. And how's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I talked to both my doctor, everybody this morning. Finally, talked to my oncologist this morning, and he's waiting till radiation gets done with me. They didn't move as fast as he wanted them to, but I meet with the radiation doctor this Friday, day after tomorrow. I'm so excited because I just want to get things going. And plus, I have to go there to spread the smiles. Yay! So here's the thing. You be saying, oh, but everybody has a mask on. So look at me right now. Pretend you can't. I'm going to put that banner across my mouth. So look, what am I doing? Smiling or not? You can tell by people's eyes if they're smiling. So even if you're wearing a mask, you can still smile. Oh, Janet Zippy, yay! Thanks for joining me. That's part of the Spread the Smiles team. That's what we got to do. Meanwhile, today we're on chapter 2 of Hope for the Flowers. Are you ready? Oh, yay, we're ready. Okay, I get so excited about spreading the smiles that I get, calm down. Ready? You know the story, right? Hope for the flowers. So Stripe's been wandering around trying to figure out what he wants to do. And finally he saw a pile. You've seen that pile, right? Pile of people trying to get to the top. There you go. Just like in corporate America. Everybody's climbing on everybody else, trying to get to the top. Not right now. We have a pandemic, but I remember those days back in the day. Everybody wanted that corporate job, and I can remember asking people what it's saying right here in this book. What's at the top? I don't know, but it must be good because everybody's doing it. So that's where Stripe is right now. He's already found out that nobody knows, but everybody has to get to the top. So the first moments of the pile were a shock. Stripe was pushed and kicked and stepped on from every direction. It was climb or be climbed. Where have you heard that? Oh, I'm so glad to be out of corporate America. No more fellow caterpillars on Stripe's pile. They became only threats, only obstacles, which he turned into steps and opportunities. This single-minded approach really helped, and Stripe felt he was getting much higher. But some days it seemed he could only manage to keep his place. It was especially then that an anxious shadow nagged inside. What's at the top? It whispered. Where are we going? Here he is again asking. On one exasperated day, Stripe couldn't stand it any longer and actually yelled back. I don't know, but there's no time to think about it. A little yellow caterpillar he was crawling over gasped. What did you say? I was just talking to myself, Stripe mumbled. It really isn't important. I was just wondering where we're going. You know, Yellow said. I was wondering that myself. See, so Yellow's the girl, Stripe's the boy. I was wondering that myself, but since there's no way to find out, I decided it wasn't important. She blushed at how silly this sounded, quickly adding, no one else seems to worry about where we're going, so it must be good. But she blushed again. How far are we from the top? Stripe answered gravely, since we're not at the bottom and we're not at the top, we must be in the middle. Oh, said Yellow, and they both began climbing again. But now Stripe had a new feeling. He felt bad. He had lost his single-mindedness. How can I step on someone I've just talked to? Stripe, here they are. Both of them, see? Climbing the climb. Nowhere. Stripe avoided Yellow as much as possible, but one day there she was, blocking the only way up. Well, I guess it's you or me, he said, and stepped squarely on her head. Oh. Something in the way Yellow looked at him made him feel just awful about himself. Like, no matter what is up there, it just isn't worth it. Stripe crawled off Yellow and whispered, I'm sorry. And Yellow began to cry. I could stand this life hoping in what was ahead until I met you talking to yourself that day. Since then, my heart just hasn't been into it, but I don't know what to do. I didn't know how badly I felt about this life until then. Now, when you look at me so kindly, I know for sure I don't like this life. I just want to do something like crawl with you and nibble grass. Stripe's heart leapt inside. Everything looked different. The pillar made no sense at all. I would like that too, he whispered. But this meant giving up the climb, a hard decision. Yellow dear, maybe we're close to the top. Maybe if we help each other, we can get there quickly. Maybe, she said. But they both knew this wasn't what they wanted most. Let's go down, Yellow said. Okay, and they stopped climbing. They clung to each other as masses of caterpillars crawled over them. The air was terrible, imagine. But they were happy with each other and made a big ball so nobody could step in their eyes and stomachs. They did nothing at all for what seemed a long time. Suddenly, they didn't feel anything crawling over them. They unrolled and opened their eyes. They were at the side of the caterpillar pillar. Hi, Stripe, said Yellow. Hi, Yellow, said Stripe. And they crawled off into some fresh green grass to eat and take a nap. Just before they fell asleep, Stripe hugged Yellow. Being together like this is sure different from being crushed in that crowd. It sure is. She smiled and closed her eyes. So now we're at chapter 3, and I'm going to do chapter 3 tomorrow. What do you think of that? So thanks for being here, and remember, spread the smiles. Please, we got to make this campaign. Let's spread the word wide and far. Spread the smiles across the miles. Spread the smiles across the miles. Yay! And then everybody will get happier, and then everybody will feel better, and the pandemic will go away. Yay! Okay, for now, thank you again, Janet and Zippy, for being here. If you're still here, thank you. Even if you're not here, thank you. And signing off now. Bye. In broadcast.